leader and the design engineer of our team. So, yes, ma'am.
My God, design engineer, my God.
Yes, next one, please introduce.
Yeah, वो समारा जी का देख क्या जाना है. And next is कहते Lavanya, you want to say? Introduce yourself.
Yes,
Yeah, Sanjana, please do. Sanjana,
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My name is Sanjana Chauhan, graphic designer of our team.
Okay, good.
Am I audible now?
yeah, you're audible. You're audible. Yeah.
Vidita, you say?
Yeah, Vidita, introduce yourself, beta.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Vidita Devan, and I am the design and engineer of Team Urja.
Oh, great.
Lavanya.
Yes, good afternoon, ma'am. So I am Lavanya Bansal and I am the manufacturing engineer of the team.
Yes, ma'am. I'm the team leader and the design engineer.
Lavanya, you are the design engineer or the manufacturer engineer?
Yes, ma'am. I'm the manufacturing engineer of the team and I helped in the design and engineering portfolio to find which material would suit best for the car and its different parts.
Okay. Very good.
Samaya.
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Samara Chauhan and I'm the sponsorship and resource manager. So my role is to work on the enterprise portfolio and make our.
Very good. That is very difficult. No?
Nanki hasn't joined us yet. I think there's some network issue. Till the time she joins, can we introduce her and then we could start the webcast, please?
Yes, ma'am. So Nancy is the sixth member of her team and she is the marketing manager. She'll just be running in a few minutes. She's facing some network issue.
Okay. Fine. So with your due permission, ma'am, can we start with the web?
Please.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Over to Samara, please.
I want to tell the Urja team there are all the principals from different schools are attending, even from Mumbai. Mrs. Vidita Sinha, she is there. Shall I introduce Mrs. Mohan? The children should know kon hai. Do they know?
Ma'am, they know with the names along with it, but they might not recognize them by face. But when they do that, they will see everybody there, ma'am.
Just introduce कराएंगे ना पहले सबको.
Ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, Mohan ma'am. Good afternoon.
नहीं अपना मोबाइल आपका फोटो आना चाहिए ना. Camera open करिए, then the children can see each one.
Camera, it's on, ma'am. I don't know.
Nivedita, we can't see you.
Ma'am, my camera is on.
The team, Mrs. Nivedita Sinha, she is the principal of Mumbai School, Navi Mumbai School. No, it is a very new project in Amity, so she is a principal.
Thank you, ma'am. We're so proud of these students.
From Gwalior, Mrs. Manju Singh, she is the principal of Gwalior. From NCR, the children must be knowing, but from our
I know.
Aapka Mrs. Rachna Mishra, she is the principal of Viraj Khand.
Good afternoon to all and congratulations.
And then we have got Sakshi Gautam, Mrs. Sakshi Gautam. She is the principal of Vrindavan Yojana, Lucknow. Then
Good afternoon, ma'am. Heartiest congratulations.
Global School, Mrs. Aarti Gupta. She is the principal of Amity Global School, Gurgaon.
Congratulations, Team Urja. So proud of you. All the best.
She is the principal of Global School, Noida. Or rest, I think so, my dear children, you must be knowing all the.
Yes, ma'am.
Way to go, girls. We're so proud of you.
हमारी पूर्णिमा घोषाल रह गई. She is the principal of Lucknow, Jagdishpur. अरे जरा अपना शक्ल दिखाओ अच्छी तरह से पूर्णिमा to the children. Children, can you see her?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we move.
Yes, ma'am. May I start?
Haji.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Samara Chauhan, the team leader of Team Urja, and welcome to our brand new webcast series, Say It with Urja. Team Urja is an all-girls team going to F1 in Schools World Finals 2023 to represent India. And today is an historic day in the journey of Team Urja, as we are hosting a webcast for all the viewers of the world's largest STEM challenge with the chairperson of India's largest school chain, Amity International Schools and Amity Global Schools. a persona that needs no introduction. She is none other than our very beloved Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan, ma'am. We are privileged to host her in our inaugural webcast of Say It with Urja. On behalf of Team Urja, I welcome you, ma'am, and thank you for giving us time and making this webcast truly special.
Thank you, Samara. Thank you, Samara. Thank you so much.
A futuristic educationist, an enterprising entrepreneur, a global philanthropist, and above all, a doting mother to over 40,000 children studying across all branches of Amity International Schools. Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan, Chairperson, Amity Group of Schools, and RBEF, is a woman of substance. Having traveled across the world and spent over 30 years in Germany, raising her children in a German school, she was convinced that India has a rich reservoir of human values and culture. These values have imparted under an educational system at par with the global standards that could give Indian students an edge over the West. This led to foundation of Amity Group of Schools, where the perfect amalgamation of tradition and modernity has nurtured thousands of Amitians who will help accomplish the mission and vision of our founder president, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, sir, of making India a superpower by 2030. Under her inspirational guidance, Amity Group of Schools has scaled new phenomenal benchmarks of excellence in every field, be it sports, science, literature, or co-curricular activities. She firmly believes that it's only through education that one can open the doors of progress, prosperity, knowledge, fame, and name. But at the same time, it is very important to be rooted in our ethics and morals, or otherwise everything is meaningless. A perfect embodiment of empathy, a role model for children, a visionary leader for the nation, she has been bestowed with several prestigious awards for a total commitment to education, philanthropic zeal, and remarkable service for the nation. Some of the prestigious awards include the Woman of the Year 2000 by American Biographical Institute and the Award of Shorin for outstanding contribution for promoting karate by World Japan Chigokai Karate Do Japan. She was also felicitated for outstanding contribution to the nation in the field of education by Happy Woman, Happy World Foundation. Let's join our hands to welcome this charismatic mother and noble leader who has lit the lives of thousands of children with the inspirational guidance.
Thank you, Samara. So जब कहते हैं, मैं तो बहुत nervous हो गई इतना वो सुन के. हाँ, Samara, so much of praises.
We are honored and ecstatic to have you on our platform. It also gives me immense pleasure to inform all our viewers that along with Chairperson ma'am, we have the eminent principals of all Amity International Schools and Global Schools. We have Principal AIS Saket, Mrs. Divya Bhatia, Principal AIS Noida, Principal AIS MV, Ms. Meenu Kanwar, Principal AIS
Thank you, sir.
Mrs. Sangeeta, Principal Gwalior, Mrs. Manju, AIS 46, Mrs. Aarti Chopra, Principal AIS Gurgaon,
Thank you.
Dr. Anshu Arora, Principal AIS Gurgaon, Ms. Nivedita, Principal Raipur, Mrs. Priya Srivastava, Mrs. AGS, Mrs. Aarti Gupta, Principal AGSN, Mrs. Jayashri Kad, Principal AIS Vasundharavan, Dr. Bhavna, Principal AIS Vasundharavan 6, Mrs. Sunila, Vrindavan Yojana.
Oh, Team Urja.
Thank you, ma'am. Vrindavan Yojana, Ms. Sakshi Gautam, AIS Jagdishpur, Ms. Purnima, and AIS PV, Ms. Amita Mohan. Thank you everyone for accepting our invite and being with us today. Ma'am, with your permission, may I start the question and answer session?
I want to say, Urja team and the principal of which we are, they have so much of perseverance in them that it has happened. Otherwise, कहते नहीं तो it could have been gone by. But कहते it is your perseverance. कहते ना perseverance होता है, it is so important in life.
Very true, ma'am.
That's why this webcast is happening today.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, may I start with the question and answer session?
हाँ, मेरे से सारे क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे. You will ask all the principals.
Ma'am, we have a first few for you, and then we will move on to the principals.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So the first question which we have towards you is that with these endless achievements and roller coaster journey of ups and downs, how do you see your journey?
अच्छा, कहते हैं ये वाला क्वेश्चन तो इसमें है नहीं. This question, Samara, this question is not in your questionnaire. पर फिर भी I will answer. कहते हैं, can you repeat it again? Can you repeat it again?
Yes, ma'am. With these endless achievements and roller coaster ups and downs, how do you see your journey?
Samara, I want to say I had a lovely journey of my life. And I want to say from the childhood, from my childhood to now, it has a lovely journey, number one. As a girl, as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as a professional, I enjoyed each and every moment of my life. If you love your family and you love your profession, anything is possible. And you have to have a strong belief in God. You have to have the connection with the divine. वो बड़ा जरूरी है. And how do you connect with that divine? That you have to have any prayer. If you do Gayatri month, you do Gayatri, anything. You have to believe in that God, that there is a God, there is a divine force. उसके साथ connect is so important. And love is such a beautiful thing in the life. Love एक ही नहीं होता है. Love has so many forms in life. As a mother, you love your children. ठीक है ना? As a mother, as a sister, as a friend, in a relationship, as in a profession also. You love your profession. That brings beautiful things in the world. And for me, I had challenges. If you say I had no challenge, I had so many challenges in my life. But because I loved my family, so I could face all the challenges. I want to tell all the children, when I started my career, I was a homemaker, but a very active homemaker. ऐसे नहीं है कहते, I was very active. I used to read. I was in Germany for 23 years. I wanted to know about Germany. And I wanted to read. I wanted to know the world. होता क्या इस दुनिया में? So I used to read a lot. So I tell you, ask me this question, पर मैं इससे deviate कर रही हूँ. My first answer is, I love my profession. I love my family. I love the surroundings. And I love everyone. So that was a very strong point on my life. Things came, but and I love myself also. I respect myself also. My value system, I respect my value system. So uske karan, because of that, I could face all the challenges in life. If you see I was a simple girl, but I respect myself. You have to respect yourself. Girls, you have to respect yourself. You have to love yourself. You should know that nothing is impossible in life. For me, nothing was impossible in life. I could make it everything. So this is my journey. Abhi to a short time hai, otherwise I could have narrated many stories about it. Like you have asked a question, no? मुझे भेजा जो question. तो उसका तो मैं I want to answer that question also. Your thoughts on STEM education.
Yes, ma'am.
Another, you asked me that question, I want to answer that question. No, there is a story behind it. No?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, the next question which we have for you is that can we have your thoughts on STEM education?
Samara, it happened like that when I came in 1994 here to India. When I started my career in 1994. Before that, I was in Germany. As I told you, I read a lot. I wanted to understand why this country is so developed. So I used to ask many people about that. So everyone told the same thing, because they are very strong in sciences and they are very innovative and creative. That was always in my mind. So when I came to India, तो यहाँ तो कुछ भी नहीं मिलता था जब मैं आई 94 में. Nothing used to. When you see this, India is so different than I came in 94. So because as an educationist, so I thought in our Amity, we have to make science and mathematics very strong, because through science, mathematics, innovation, we can innovate things that is good for the country, useful for the country. So my dear Samara, so I used to invite scientists to the school. The principal, jo purani hongi, they must be knowing how much I have worked for that. I used to call scientists to the school that they talk about science, so that the children create interest in science, that the children have scientific temper among themselves. No, so wo karaya.
Yes.
Oh, so I started. Then after that, I had many science books. Even I used to keep the principals who were MSc or MA in science and mathematics. ये भी मेरा बहुत बड़ा वो होता था. Yes. कहते हैं the principal should be the science background. Then only she will take interest. That was my very Mrs. Dhar, and she कहते हैं she knows about it. No. पर मैंने इसको बहुत ज्यादा नहीं बोला क्योंकि all principal जो नहीं है science mathematics के तो they will feel bad. Then we started this program, Vasudha program, in 2006. And after that, we have not seen back. Our children are so innovative, so creative. And I used to hear the speeches of Obama when he was the president. And he used to go to the schools. So he always said, children study science and mathematics, so China and India will overtake. Because Indian children are very much interested in science and mathematics. Even I heard the Bush, when he was the president, Mr. Bush, that time, so he said the same thing. Because science and mathematics are very important for a country, that the children innovate and create new things. Why America? That was STEM is very important. आपका जो ये Formula 1 आया, I was so much interested. So I was so happy that I can go give a good program to the children. So STEM is very important. And now, like Amity is not only in STEM, we promote STEAM, science, technology, science, technology, arts, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Now this is the new formula coming to Amity. Right? That STEM is very important. And for me, I'm very passionate about it. One of the chairman of CBSE, he asked me, Mrs. Chauhan, you are a Sanskrit graduate, postgraduate, and you promote so much of science, why not Sanskrit? So then I started Sanskrit also. So this question used to come to me because I knew science, because I love my country. So I love my India. Us India ko to see a developed country, so we can do through sciences only. And we can bring happiness through art, music, culture. It is important.
Thank you.
Are you satisfied? Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for the answer. Because of your vision of STEM education, we are able to take part in so many competitions like F1 in school. So we are really grateful to you for that.
I want to add one thing here. I brought robotics in Indian schools. When I started robotics, because again it is STEM, so no school was having robotics in India. no school. So I wanted robotics. मेरे school नहीं होना चाहिए. So what to do? कहाँ से? I am a Sanskrit person. I don't know the. But whenever anybody I met, आप सुन रहे हैं ना बच्चे? Whenever I met anybody, I always ask, I want to start robotics in my school. How shall I do? What shall I do? तो देखिए ना, जब आपकी again we talk about इच्छा शक्ति, desire, perseverance. तो एक बार, and I told my principal, आपको जो भी parent मिले, you ask them. तो एक हमें parent, we got a parent, Mr. Kalia. I don't know, Kalia ही थे.
Mr. Kalia, yes, ma'am.
Kalra या Kalia, he was there.
Kalia.
So, then he said, I can help you. Through him, we started robotics in our. और उसके बाद तो robotics became so popular in Amity. So in India, every school is having robotics. है ना? Because I saw this will be very good for the children. आपका कहते हैं आपका जो है, so you can learn so many things through this competition. तो देखिए ना, आपको कहते हैं while doing this project, you must have learned so many things. How to use the IT, physics, thermodynamics, design, manufacturing, branding, graphics, sponsorship भी करा आप लोगों ने, marketing भी you have done, है ना? You have worked in a team, you learned the teamwork, you learned how to brand your product. So it's a great, okay. आपको life में it will be very useful to you. Samara, may I stop कर देती हूँ? I can talk and talk and talk because I'm so passionate about science.
We love hearing you speak.
I know all of us love listening to you, ma'am.
Ma'am, the next question which we have to you is that what message would you like to give to all the young educators of India?
When you say young educators, you mean the children, the student, or the teacher?
Ma'am, I mean the teachers, like all the education.
Education, all the faculty, no? Young. So matlab why young? So educator can be at any age, no? So I tell you, everyone know what they have to do, what they're doing excellent, I will say. But in spite of that, I will want to give a message to all the educators. No, dekhiye na, you love your profession. Love children because here we can groom our children. You know? They are in such a age, we can make whatever we want from them. You know? Like in India, educators, teachers are it's a very valuable profession. But I want to say, in spite of that, love your children, respect your children, work sincerely. That we are not working for the child, we are working for the nation. If we work, our children are groomed well. If they love their country, if they love their family, they love themselves, respect others, care for others, then this India will be a beautiful place. Make it my dear teachers, make it a beautiful place, make India a beautiful place wherever you are teaching, whether you're teaching in the villages, and teach your children how to communicate, how to respect others. And that is teaching is one thing. Teaching kitab padha di, but if you don't teach them with values, value of respecting yourself, value of your hard work, value of your family, value of the nation, then sab kuch bekar, everything. So I want to give this message. Please teach the child with values. You know, that is so important. India needs that. Teacher should not think मैं छोटा काम करूँ. No, this is the most beautiful profession. What the teacher do. Then we respect all our teachers. कहीं से भी हो, we respect them. ठीक है? Okay.
Yeah. Ma'am, the next question which we have to you is that In this era of competition, what will be your advice or message to all the young students of India?
मैं कहती हूँ, with a one line I say, then any principal can answer this question. No, I want to say, if you are participating in competition, so you have to work, you have to see each and from every angle how to win, because you are participating. और competition से तो बिल्कुल नहीं घबराना चाहिए. We should not be afraid of competition. Afraid वो होते हैं जिन्होंने काम नहीं किया होता.
Very true.
They are afraid, they are nervous. But if a person or a child works hard with strategies, but everywhere you require strategies. जैसे आपको इस कंपटीशन में जीतने के लिए आपकी क्या क्या रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं. फर्स्ट वी शुड नो द रिक्वायरमेंट, है ना, टू विन दिस कंपटीशन. और फिर आपने जब अपना पूरा रिक्वायरमेंट स्ट्रेटजी से पूरा यू हैव कंप्लीटेड इट, तो फिर देन यू विन और लूज, डजंट मैटर. बट आपका जो है ना, जो एक्सपीरियंस, व्हाट यू हैव गॉन थ्रू दिस, वो तो कोई वापस नहीं ले सकता. नोबडी कैन टेक.
That's a great
योर्स. हाँ चिल्ड्रन, दैट इज योर्स. कंपटीशन से वही डरते हैं जो काम नहीं करते, है ना. दिस इज माय मैसेज टू ऑल माय टू ऑल द चिल्ड्रन. डोंट वरी अबाउट कंपटीशन. खूब कंपटीशन में पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहिए, उससे अपने स्किल बढ़ते हैं, है ना. तो योर स्किल्स एनहांसेस, तो सब तरह से स्किल्स एनहांस. तो
Yes.
मैम आपकी लाइन है ना, सफलता एक चुनौती है, उसे स्वीकारो.
हाँ, असफलता एक चुनौती है. कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती, कहना. असफलता एक चुनौती है, उसे स्वीकार करो. तुम कुछ कमी रह गई है, सुधार करो. तुम जब तक सफल ना हो, नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम, कुछ किए बिना जय जयकार नहीं. किए बिना लवण्य एंड सुने, कुछ किए बिना जय जयकार. संजना एंड समाया. And I'm so happy for all these girls. You know what they have done? It's great.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, the next question to you is that, ma'am, what are your thoughts on Formula One in Schools program?
It's a lovely program. It's a lovely program. Achha, first time I saw this in Frankfurt International School in Germany. All my children have studied in Frankfurt International Schools. No? All my 4 children. And the 2 of them have studied in Amity. So there first time I saw, my son was in class, I think the 1, 2 mein hoga. So only Formula 1 race ki cards, that I saw. That every child has to make a car, have to design a car. And that car was Formula 1 car. That time, कहते हैं आपका जो है, it must be, कहते हैं 85, 86 की बात है. So since then I know this. जैसे ये project India में आया, I think so I was the first one to participate in this. And the Amity Noida school was the first school to participate there in Formula 1.
Yes.
I do. Saket has also participated. I don't remember Saket, but Noida I do remember very distinctly, you know. So हमारी जो कार थी international level पे 3rd आई, और फिर racing में first थी. Racing में our car was first on the international level. They went to America. So तब से I think so way back ये 2000 कब की हो गया, I don't remember. Since then we are participating because you learn so much while you are in school. You know, you learn about physics. है ना, आपने करा होगा ना, है ना. You learn about thermodynamics. है ना, आपको मैम ने बताया होगा, this is thermodynamics, this is physics. Then you know how to design. Design is so important. India में I am promoting design. I want to promote design in my schools. क्योंकि आप देखिए ना, I always see, I compare myself with Japan. हमें ना कहते हमारे तो Japan में they design beautifully. उनके कार की डिजाइन कितने फास्ट होते हैं. America, this country, ना भाई, if these developed country can do this, why not Indian? This is always in my mind. Why not India? It is a matter of training only. है ना? तो ये था, फिर हम कहाँ पे रह गए? फिर I want to, बीच में मैं कहीं रह गई हूँ. No, my thoughts are running faster than my. आपका क्वेश्चन क्या था?
Ma'am, the question was that do you have any thoughts about Formula One in schools?
Like this ना, ऐसे इस तरह से आया ये. हाँ, आपका, क्योंकि I always think हम अपने बच्चों को, how you train our children, उनको क्या कैसे करें that they contribute to the country, है ना? तो इसमें देखिए ना, फिर आपको कितनी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की कैसे होती है, कार की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग. हाँ, that you also learn. Maybe you become later on car designers. Never know. है ना, car manufacturers बन जाए आप लोग. तो that's why I want to give everything to my amateurs, है ना, जिनको उनको जो है they know about. नहीं तो Formula One आपको पता ही नहीं होता क्या Formula One में कार बनाने में या फिजिक्स होता है, थर्मोडायनेमिक्स होता है, हाँ ना, आपको and how to design a car. ठीक है, अभी मैं बताऊं आपको एक नई चीज लेके आ रही हूँ मैं आपको स्कूल के बच्चों के लिए प्रोग्राम. आई एम डिजाइनिंग द प्रोग्राम फॉर डिफरेंट डिजाइन का प्रोग्राम, small courses I am designing for the school children. Forensic science, design, और भी मुझे ध्यान नहीं आ रहा, पर कहते हैं because it is a way back. बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम लेके आ रही हूँ on the science only, STEM.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for bringing all these competitions to us. It really nurtures our brain and makes us think in a new way. Ma'am, the next question which we have towards you is a last question. As an all-girls team, ma'am, we are going to F1 in School World Finals representing India. Ma'am, do you have any blessings for us?
Always. All my 5 girls, always blessing to you. Always my blessing.
Thank you, ma'am.
Because my love is there for you. You know, wherever I am, I bless all my amateurs, because there is a determination, there is a very big ichha shakti. When my prime ministers कहते हैं ना कि when India will be 200 years, so India will be a developed country. मैं तो कब से बोल रही हूँ, prime ministers वो अभी बोल रहे हैं. हाँ, तो कहते, and I want to see many amateurs कि वहाँ पे एक फौज हो to make this country a developed country. And who can make? Only the people of this country can make this country a developed country. So each one of us should love our country and we should say क्या करें इस देश के लिए और क्या सीखें, what should we कहते हैं, how to make this country a developed country. That is मेरा तो, this is my mission. This is, है ना, like if you see, हम लोग कहते हैं, बोलते हैं अमेरिका is so advanced, Japan is ये, अरे कहते their people have made it, है ना, their people have done it, you know, because they love their country. I visited Japan, so they love their country. That's why they have made this a small country and such a developed country. So just see, India has so many resources. And this country, they have so much to give, but this country is just waiting कि यहाँ के लोग इस देश को, मुझे इंडिया को डेवलप करना. India is waiting for it. And that you all can do.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for believing in us. That's the end of the question and answer session. Ma'am, you are a true example of how to keep holding your oaths while climbing stairs of success. In times of modernity, she never leaves tradition behind. Ma'am, thank you so much for being here. We truly appreciate it. Now I'll hand over the mic to Tina to ask the first question.
Yeah.
Yes. I would now take the privilege of asking a question to the principal of Amity Noida, Mrs. Renu Singh, ma'am. Ma'am, my question for you is that what is one major lesson that you have learned in your career that you believe will help us overcome world finals?
one sentence, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. That is success mantra which I have got from Chairperson ma'am in our life. Very simple in one sentence.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I would like to ask the next question to Divya ma'am, the principal of Amity International School, Saket. Ma'am, as last year your team Quantum Racing participated in F1 World Finals, what are your views on STEM education and how do you think it will benefit all the students?
All right. Thank you very much for your question. Before I give the answer, good luck to all of you. And I know the kind of urja you have. You are going to excel wherever you go. So good luck and all the best. STEM education, to my understanding, is probably what is most important today. And I'm so grateful to Chairperson ma'am for having brought that into our school. Because, you know, with Atmanirbhar Bharat, Make in India, making India a superpower, as per Founder President Sir's vision, we need our children to understand innovation, to understand how to think differently. And this is what educating children in STEM has done. I think right from the time we first started with those little Vasudha exhibitions, to doing Vasudha at a competitive level, to getting ATL labs in our school, to robotics, all these things have step by step led us to a place where I think all of us are either going to NASA for space set or are into F1 or doing so many wonderful things that basically find their roots in STEM. So we've sent our teams every year, in fact, Abu Dhabi, Singapore, London, all past 3 years. We were national winners last year. And I think the main thing is that the children were learned to think differently and think beyond what the textbook teaches you in school. So that, to my understanding, is what STEM has brought in. So thank you very much once again. Congratulations to Amity as a whole. Congratulations, Chairperson ma'am, Mohan ma'am, and to all of you. All the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your golden words. The next question goes to Sakshi ma'am, the principal of Vrindavan Yojana. Ma'am, I would like to ask you, what is an inspiring childhood story that has helped you reach this pinnacle?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for this question. My most inspiring story, to be very honest, if you ask me right now, what is most inspiring for me is our Honorable Chairperson, ma'am. And I really wish that I was privileged like you all, that in my childhood, I could get a chairperson like our Honorable Chairperson, ma'am. And then my story of success would have been different. So I don't remember my childhood inspiration, but yes, as of now, and I know for the rest of my life, I can have no better inspiration than our Honorable ma'am. Thank you, Samaya.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We were delighted to hear your words. And now the next question is for everyone. So since you all have worked with so many different educators in the past, what would you say is the best way to coordinate with one another and make best use of our strengths?
Respect each other, collaborate with each other, take everybody's opinion and do what you think is best, but taking the whole team together.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this valuable insight. The next question is that all journeys have various ups and downs, and facing them together as a team is very important for all of us. So according to you, what are the key essentials to form a strong team? This question would be open for all. Would any principal ma'am like to share their inputs and thoughts on the same?
Yes, Lavanya, if I may come in. Yeah, Lavanya, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Right. Yeah, so your question is like how to steer ahead, you know. So I would like to quote beautiful lines which are very dear to me, and they are, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है. Your work, your conviction, your self-management, your time management skills, your relationship management with those around you, your peer group, should be so impressive. that God himself asks you that, come on, tell us, what is it that you want? You know, the Bhag formula comes in front of us. And that is the success mantra for all Amitians. With the good behavior signs, hard work, ambition, good attitude, the blessings of God shall always follow. So all the best, dear team. You have really made us all feel very proud.
So much.
Team Urja from Vasundhara 6. You know, when I see these 5 girls, they are like beautiful petals, 5 petals, which holds the whole flower together. So that is the strength of the women part. We can add grace. We can, of course, our wits are beyond anybody's imagination, but we can give so much to the world. And one-liner advice for you: when you think for others, think with your heart. And when you think for yourself, think with your head.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your significant opinion.
Now we would love to hear some golden words from our very own Mohan ma'am, the principal of Amity International School, Pushp Bihar.
Samaya, they would say that you must have told me, that's why I'm not saying anything. I'm one of you right now, and I know that the blessings of our respected chairperson, ma'am, and founder president, sir, are the most valuable gifts that one can have it. And we were so fortunate today to have our chairperson, ma'am, on this webcast, along with all her team members, her principals.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's because of you where we are right now.
Team
I
Urja.
would just say that apart from blessing, I feel ma'am is the one who also manifests all this, you know.
Yeah.
She kind of has a dream, she lives the dream, and then children, you go all the way there and you get that dream turned into a reality. Congratulations once again, and all the very best from all the branches of family.
No, Team Urja is going to win. Team Urja
Yes,
is going to win.
Yes, ma'am.
When wherever there is a desire, a strong desire, जो है ना अभी इसने बोला था मिसेस आरती चोपड़ा से खुद ही को बुलंद कर इतना, है ना? तो ये अब मैं तुम्हें इसका मतलब बताऊंगी ठीक तरह से. खुद ही को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे तेरी रजा क्या है ना? कि आपकी जो खुद ही इच्छा शक्ति, योर डिजायर, है ना? जैसे है ना, यू द डिजायर, जब आपकी डिजायर होती है और फिर के साथ में काम होता है ना, अब डिजायर के साथ में ये जब काम होता है तो भगवान भी कहते हैं अरे भाई इसको दे दो, ये क्या मेरे पीछे पड़ गया या पड़ गई, दे दो इसे. तो गॉड गिव्स. तो योर डिजायर शुड बी सो पैशनेट, यू शुड बी ना. इसको डिजायर कहते हैं, पैशन कहते हैं, इच्छा शक्ति कहते हैं, है तो इट इज टू बी सो स्ट्रॉन्ग. पर कितनी बार ऐसा होता है ना कि यू डिजायर ओनली बट यू डोंट वर्क फॉर इट, तब कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू गेट एनीथिंग.
So much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, and compliments.
Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
ma'am.
dear
Thank you,
principals.
ma'am.
Thank you, Tarun. Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
Well
everyone.
done.
Ma'am. All the best, girls.
Congratulations, Team Urja.
All power will rock this one this year, right?
Right.
All the best. Thank you, everyone.
So much, everyone.
Thank you.
All the best, Team Urja.
Thank you, ma'am.